triangle and it fucking tells you what upgrades does. Mastery only allows you to assign it to any icon, which means I have been so inefficient with my AP in my first playthrough. It literally tells you what upgrading does. You just have to freaking hit triangle. It's that obvious, and I haven't done it at all. Oh my gosh, that's actually insane. It literally fudging tells you. There's no point in upgrade in mastering if you're not going to put it on something else. With the exception of here. Mastery adds a 4th limit break gauge. But if we go here, for instance, Mastery allows assignment to end. That's it. That is it. That is it. I have wasted AP for the past 80 hours. I have wasted AP. Also, Copra's just being freaky. She's perfectly fine. I gave her essentially some weird physical where it's just making sure all of her joints were fine upstairs, and no, she's a freak. She's a freak. Copper is one of the greatest dogs who's ever lived. And no, you're not gonna checkmate. No, my dog's greatest. Blah blah blah. No, Copper's the greatest dog alive right now. And no matter what no answer you give will be better than Copper. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She's a freak. She's weird. She's funny and she's cute. That's all I ask for a girl. And she's funny looking. That's all I ask for a golden retriever.
Let's go.
But she is a very peculiar dog, as everyone that's met her in person knows.
It was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Thanks,
Man,
pal.
I can't believe that's all mastering does. I thought mastering was so much more important. Oh, I'm an idiot. I actually thought it was, I thought I was using the big boys, the final one. But no, I wasn't. That's good to know, though, actually. That for the most part, mastering's actually really kind of not useless, but it's not needed unless you're putting on another icon. That is nice to actually know. I never thought, it literally says details triangle, and I never done, it's just like, what, really, Alex? Alex Little, use your brain. It's just one of those moments, it's just like, use your freaking brain. Okay. Oh, they're here. So it's like, use your flippin' brain. See, my issue with the side quests, I guess I'll get into it a little bit, is they're just short.
Around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Talk to quests, hear them talking for ages, warp, kill enemies, grab,
have to keep the infirmary stocked
done.
For a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez.
That's my issue. I wish at least one or two of these quests actually had more to it. It was like, that was a nothing burger.
Too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Did I just hit my computer with my water bottle? I'm a bunger.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do, if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front, and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Copper says I'm not petting her enough now. Now she's whining because she's like, pet me, mortal. Pet me. Copper's the most vocal dog I've ever, well, heard. Damn, are these really going to be the only side quests I have? Am I going to be able to continue the main story of this video? I genuinely thought I would have way more side quests. Because I only record this game on weekends.
Slavers don't even
Because I'm still a college student. And I've been averaging about, not 5 videos a session, but a week's worth of recordings a day I record. And, like, I have goals for what I get done each day. And essentially my goal for today was the very first thing I did today. So it's just like, am I going to be able to get to next week's goals today?
Get me back. Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Alrighty. I wasn't paying attention to the game because it's more so paying attention to Copper whining, begging for me to pet her, and looking at the sound thing and saying, "Oh, you
They're
can't
trying to get into the carriage.
All right. Boom. Ah, still got hit. Boom. Okay, actually, I kind of do like wind up, actually. I never use wind up. I immediately went to, by the time I got to this point in my first time playing the game, like what? Upheaval's one of the ones that costs to unlock, right? I was like, started with Titan, I actually just straight went, I had enough AP that I just went directly for the 2 that you have to buy to unlock. It kind of never looked back with any of the icons for the most part. The next icon, the most expensive one, I'm going to probably always have equipped and really just cycle through the other ones. Because it's one of my favorite abilities in the game. It actually may be my single favorite. Probably is. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil the next icon. I don't know. Is it going to be Odin, Bahamut, or Shiva? Are those the only 3 remaining? Those are the only 3 remaining ones. That's crazy to think about. Crazy to think about. Kaboom boom. Kaboom boom. I already have 500 AP again.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. Like, the side quests, really, my issues just are just too short to make him
Sid,
worth it.
welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Boom, shakalaka, get shakalaka. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but I stopped myself from going with it anyways. Actually, I know exactly what I was going with it. I was gonna say boom, shakalaka, get fricked in the ass, but I was like, no. That's it. That's it. No more side questing. No more. No. Okay, cool. Let's talk with Vivian.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
He's just standing there.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Our next party member, if I do recall.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
It's astrology! Oh my gosh!
You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
I have to go down there. Like, you couldn't have like had the passing of time where Byron, the best side character in this. Ooh, do I actually? Can I actually say that when Gav exists? I love Byron, but can I really? Oh, can I say that? Oh, yeah. I love Gav. Speaking of which,
fuck me. Never thought I'd see the dear Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
Gav is amazing, but this man
my dear nephew.
is perfection.
How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear.
The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Would you stake my death on it?
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Can't wait for more side quests to probably open up, right? Right. No. Not right. Wrong. Left. Up. Down. Back. Front. Center. Not right.
I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
That's what they all say.
All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Cool. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the missives. Well, you're going to look at the missives. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll... I don't know. There's nothing funny for me to say. So I'm just not going to say anything.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
I don't know. Let's see if there's anything interesting. How many are there? Probably not a ton. One or two? One. Jill. There, I hope you read it all. Let's go talk with Byron. And then that's probably gonna end this one off Aruno.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Because, yeah. And then that'll be Donaruno. Donaruna kiss, even, you could say. That means something. I don't know what. That's up to you to figure out. But it means something. I can tell you that much.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Well, look at that. Yeah, no, that's next video. I already said that. Don't get your hopes up. Bye-bye.